Yo. Your boy DJ TYG
and Martin. How y'all doing today?
Good, I'm good. Hey, man, we're right in the midst of March Madness.
Well, my bracket got destroyed.
I think everybody did, man.
I don't even do these.
After the first round wasn't even over with, man. Nobody had a perfect bracket anymore. You had 3 people after the second round that like literally got every game wrong. Like, how do you do that? If I sat there and put in the bracket, got every single game wrong, I would question my love for basketball. Like, I wouldn't even want to watch it anymore.
Really? Because basketball is,
I would question my knowledge. I put it like that.
No, not even that.
You got every game wrong? Every game?
I don't see what's a big deal.
It's a 50-50 shot. It's not a tournament with 8 teams. You playing. It's games, a team versus a team.
Yeah, 64 chances and you got them all wrong.
This isn't the Royal Rumble where you got pick between 30 men who gonna win. You about one team or the other, 50-50, and you got them all wrong.
Yeah, that's not that bad. I mean, granted, that's a miraculous stat, but still, I'd be more impressed if you got every game right versus every game wrong. There's nothing impressive about getting every game wrong.
I didn't say it was impressive. It's pathetic. It's sad.
Not really, because anybody could win there and just literally click names, didn't know what the world it was doing.
I guess so. Even now, if you did do that, that's impressive. That you got everything wrong. That's impressive.
Okay, we gotta stop saluting failures. We've been doing that way too much. I ain't gonna say.
Well, I ain't finished saying it's impressively pathetic.
It's not pathetic. It's just you're really not. Your randomization is terrible. I know you didn't do well on standardized.
Speaking of March Madness, I'm going to cut this on real quick. Let me get a chance to troll. Friday was a great day. When I say the University of Florida and the University of Auburn University lost, both got upset all within an hour. That was beautiful.
Great day.
It was beautiful. Give me a round of applause, everyone. Give me a round of applause.
If y'all don't know why he chose those two specifically, I'm a Georgia fan. I don't like neither one of them. He's a Bama fan. He doesn't like neither one of them.
Neither one of them. They both went home to lower seeds. Thank God, good.
When y'all lost to an Ivy League school, that's what's more impressive. You lost to some nerds. Vanderbilt ought to be proud. Vandy, there's your redemption for football season.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yale.
Thank you. Thank you.
For being down. What is Auburn? We had this conversation ago. What is their mascot? War Eagle or Tiger?
Both.
Trash. Yeah, we got to start alienating our Auburn fan base.
It was a beautiful day. Florida and Auburn both lost. That was beautiful. SEC got hit, though. Kentucky lost, man. Who left?
Alabama.
Yeah, just Alabama. That's it. No, Tennessee. Tennessee still left.
I hope they all lose. I don't want to see the SEC win down in basketball.
They usually don't.
Like I'm a SEC homer, but I don't really care for basketball. As long as we win
as
football.
long as I've been watching college basketball, it's always been Kentucky. Always been really the only SEC team to be out there at the end.
No, I've seen some years where it had Florida being good. I've seen some years with Tennessee.
Florida has some Tennessee is more get to first, second round. They usually don't make it farther than that. Usually it's Kentucky and then Florida every couple of years.
What I am disappointed in this weekend, I didn't get to watch none of the girl games.
Do
I call them women's basketball or girls basketball? I don't know. It's women's.
Women's.
I mean, they're young. They want young girls.
Women.
Sure.
Over 18. They're women. They're over.
Are you sure some of these people are over 18? Some of them are over 30. Not in the women's, but just the men. I think I seen a 30-year-old out there playing. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I didn't get to catch none of the women games this weekend. I'll probably do it this weekend.
Caitlin Clark still kicking. You already know.
Honestly, I'm hoping she loses.
Why?
Because I'm tired of the media, darling, because you can shoot a deep three. I'm so tired of it.
She's more than that. She has a complete game. There's no one on the floor where she can't score. You can't stop her. You can't.
Yeah, you can.
She gonna have that LeBron effect. She's so great, everybody's gonna hate her. So great,
She ain't the only one. I'm tired of hearing about Angel Reese. The one that nobody really talk about that I like, or they talking about her little, is Juju Watkins, the freshman from USC. I like that y'all talk about her. There's apparently this Amazonian that Utah got. She's big and broly looking. Apparently she's a monster. I don't want to hear her story, but she looks intimidating. I hope. Here's the thing: when it comes to basketball, I just want all the media circus to go like die down for March. So I'm rooting for everybody against everybody that the media has pumped up. LSU, I'm rooting against you. I don't care. Who's another one? South Carolina, I hope you lose. Don't want to see you win anything. Don't want to see you win anything. That's just a personal state preference. I don't like that state, period. Who else is good? I don't got nobody else for women's that Caitlin Clark, I already told y'all, I hope she lose. Not for the sake of Iowa losing. But just, hey, look, just,
Sure, LSU ain't they about to lose in the Sweet 16.
Who they play?
Y'all UCLA.
Are we sure they're gonna lose?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we sure?
Well, they could lose. I put it like that.
Why are we sure they're gonna lose? See, I feel like I should put my rant on hold just so I can go through some of these brackets. Because, it's not like college football where there's 1 game a week or 6 games a week that's good. All these games might end up being like 4-point games, so.
No, yeah, March Madness is the best time of the year.
Yeah. No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't ever say that.
March Madness it give you goosebumps.
No, it don't. It relatively it's like watershed into me. It really just.
That's
goes
your
down
opinion. See, mine's a bad by fact because the statistics show March Madness is a very popular time of the year. Very.
Bro, the Super Bowl is the most important time of the year. College football is more important. The NFL draft is more important than this.
No,
yeah. You want to talk about personal opinion?
You saw Super Bowl, yeah. That one event, yes. Super Bowl is
I'm
the
just
one
talking about
single event.
The playoffs in general are more compelling than this.
No.
Basketball. Okay, I'm gonna say this.
You made me say something bad on this air.
No.
No.
It's your right if you disagree.
Super Bowl, yes, we can agree on. No, not.
I'm talking about from
not NFL playoffs.
The NFL playoffs are more exciting.
No, it's not.
Yes,
not March Madness.
Okay.
You're talking about March Madness. Every year you got these top tier teams, and you have any team you can lose to. It's one game, and any team can beat any team on any given day in March Madness.
That's cool.
The amount of money casinos in the gambling world makes off March Madness is wild. Don't compare to any other sport, any other postseason sport. That's not.
I'm not saying that. That's.
It's the one sport people like. It's the one of the few sports people tune in that don't even watch the regular season at all, but tune in to March Madness just because it's
literally
crazy.
Part of the point where I have a problem with it. It's like, bro, most of y'all not even casual fans of college basketball. I mean, when I say casual fans, I mean you don't even have a team or a school you root for. You just here because the month and the rest of the hype. You're here for media hype. And to be on a bandwagon. Most of y'all are not really basketball fans. How many of y'all actually sit?
And that goes even further to my point.
No, that goes further to my point that this is... I can't say that online.
I didn't go into the details of why. I just said March Madness is popular.
No, it's popular.
That's all. That right there. That's all I meant.
But
that's
it's not genuine.
You're going even deeper.
Because it's not genuine popularity. It's really not genuine.
It doesn't matter why it's popular. It matters. What it matters is it's popular
because it's marketed.
It's popular.
It's media.
It's no different than Super Bowl.
No, yes, it is.
A third of the crowd Super Bowl ain't football fans.
No,
they watch because of halftime shows. Okay, it's an opportunity for people to get together and drink and cut up. Especially black people. We find any opportunity to go to holiday and cut up. Don't even care about the holiday.
You gotta sing out black people like white people don't get drunk as much.
I find people in general.
Thank you.
Find people in general.
Not even trying to get black people.
Find any reason to turn up on a holiday. Don't even know nothing about it.
Act like we just black. Like I mean, yes, I am just black. I don't think I got in this, other races in me. I ain't do the ancestry.com. I ain't do that. I don't want to know. I might find out I'm Caribbean or something. Just don't know. Either way, it's not genuine. So therefore, why would I participate in non-genuine casualness when I am like a sports head? This is casual. You got media takes on 5 women. 5 women. You can name the 5. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, the girl Juju Watkins. I think the Yukon girls, if they're still in, they should be. And who else? That's all like in the Utah girl. That's it. You really don't have no other media talking points. Nobody knows these teams besides the school itself, and they're small.
That's a whole different thing. That's a problem. Wait, we talking about women? I'm talking about men's basketball. I'm not talking about.
That's even worse. Name one player you know from the men's side. I mean, Go ahead. I'll wait, and don't Google it. Go ahead. We'll wait. Name one dude from name the Duke forward. Is that go ahead? Name the Duke forward. You can't do it. Name the dude that beat Kentucky this weekend. His name's been all over the media. What's his
That's
name?
not fair because I haven't been like all into college basketball this
I'm
season.
using you as a sample for the 80
But
percentile.
that's not
The 80 percentile can't name
But you
the starting
going?
five.
I never made that argument that everybody's like so deep into it. I just made the argument
You
that
said
the
it was more
postseason
popular.
is popular. It is.
Because of the media.
You're going. It don't. You talking about the why? I don't care about the why.
Why
It
would you
doesn't
not-
matter. The point is, it's popular. The
I
point
mean,
is,
the point I'm trying to tell you is, why is it popular if you don't know what you're watching? You're only watching because it says March Madness.
I ain't even saying you're wrong. Like, but
That's
they're
the-
wrong. I
Yeah,
just
like,
literally
what?
just said March Madness is popular. That's all I'm saying. That is literally all. You going like a whole deep into
Because
the why it's popular.
Because it is falsified media. It's fake. Y'all don't really care. You only care because it's March and you know basketball. You don't know the teams. You don't know what they went through this season. Most of y'all don't watch basketball because they don't put it on air like that. You only know about the women's because that's been boosted in your minds the last 4 or 5 months with Caitlin Clark, Andrew Reese, and all the social media things. You really don't care about this sport. And I'm saying that as somebody that actually watch college athletics. I watch college baseball. I watch college football. And if I lived in a northern state where they play hockey, I might watch that too. But basketball is not one of those sports. Basketball, you get to March, and then everybody from the country just, oh, I got a team. I'm not surprised.
Part of that because of football.
Football's going downhill. We're not going to talk about that today.
Yeah, we talk about that later. That pisses me off. That pissed me off. We gonna talk about that later.
You talking about college news or NFL like piss you off? But we back on basketball. Y'all are not really fans of basketball, college basketball. And y'all gravitate to this 1 month for what, 3 weekends? Is it 3 weekends of basketball?
Yeah. About 3
And you're
weekends.
just hoping it's not somebody you know. You hoping it's not one of the blue buds. And if it is a blue blood, they got too much hype around them. The entire section of their postseason is generated because of the name March Madness and the bracketology. Most of their money came from people making brackets. Ooh, let's see how good my guessing game is. I didn't watch North Carolina none this season, but I think they'll make the Final Four.
I ain't
You
saying
really
no.
don't care.
I just never made that. I just never made that argument. I just said March Madness is popular. That's all I said.
And
I
it's
didn't say
popular
why.
for fake reasons. That's why I get a problem with it. It's not genuine anticipation for basketball. You're only here because of the media outlet.
It's the high end. It's the excitement that March Madness brings.
It's not exciting, bro. It's really
That's
not.
your opinion. The statistics show otherwise.
Statistics and analytics is not what I'm here for because I don't look at the numbers.
Oh my God! You know what you know what you sound like right
I
now.
sound like you can say I can.
No.
You can say I sound like a hater. I don't care.
No, that's not what I was gonna say.
What I sound like? Go ahead.
No.
Say it with your chest.
I'll tell you later.
Say it with your chest.
I'll tell you later.
Do I sound like a bigot?
You know what you said. When you said I don't care about stats and statistics. I'm like, oh God.
I'm saying that for the point of my argument because you are right. It is the second most popular postseason.
It's an excitement because it's a one like to me March Madness. Even me, I admit I don't pay attention to college basketball the entire season. You get to a certain point in the season, then I start paying attention. But the one thing that's nice about sports is unpredictability. It's one of the most unpredictable postseason of all sports. In NFL playoffs, you already know more like out of every 10 years. At least 8 of them years, you already know the top 2 or 3. You already pretty much know who's going to be in at least conference championship games. Well, how many times in NFL playoffs do you really choose a truly surprised team? Like, oh my God, I did not see them in the AFC championship game at the beginning of the season. Maybe once, twice every 10 years. Once, twice every 10 years. It's predictable. It's by midway through the season, you already see who the top 4 or 5 teams are. You already same thing with NBA. NBA is even worse. How many times you see an NBA a 7A seed in NBA go all the way to the finals?
Multiple times.
They actually win.
Multiple times, actually.
Yeah, here and there, it's not consistent. College basketball, you could have a team literally be the number one team all year long, be one of the top teams in the country all year long, and get to the first round, lose to a 16 seed, lose to an Ivy League team. That's exciting. You don't see that in most other postseason sports. You do.
No, it's not. I would actually hate for that to be the case.
I would hate to get the postseason and be 80 to 90% sure who's going to be in the conference championship games.
Why
or who's
not?
going to be. No, I want to see excitement. That's not competitive.
That's it. They still gotta play the game.
It makes you not want to watch the game. I mean, come
the
on.
game
Now.
itself is boring.
First round, Boston versus Atlanta. You already know Boston going to sweep Atlanta, go 4-1, going to go for. That's predictable. That is who wants to see predictable. Who wants to?
It's okay if you talking about just the product of itself. Yes, the unpredictability will bring in most of the people.
That's all my argument is.
If that's your only argument, I can't argue with that. But at the same time, who wants to see a competitive sport when you know who's gonna win? No, wait, watch this. If you're in the audience, name the forward from Oakland. Name the one who hit 35 points this weekend to beat Kentucky. Please do it. You can't do it. That's my problem.
So that's not fair.
How is that not fair?
It's not fair because college football is such a big college in general is such a much bigger landscape than professional sports.
I'm not talking.
It's hard to identify what college team. If you're not think about it. If you're not if you're think about it. If you so it's UGA for us job. UGA basketball. How many UGA fans you gonna find for college basketball outside of the state of Georgia or outside the Southeast? Not many.
Okay.
Not same thing for most colleges. You have to be like a really, really powerhouse to find like
blue blood.
Yeah, you have to be. Yeah, you have to basically be a blue blood to find college. It's not like NFL. NFL, you'll find Falcon fans all over the country. You'll find Cowboy fans all over the country. You'll find Steelers fans all over the country. Almost every team, you will find their fan base all over the country. Now, some bigger than others. Some bigger, some are larger scale than others, but it's true for every team.
You're proving the argument that I said or I started with when I said you're only here for the month. You didn't follow them. You really don't support them. You don't know them. There's no real true love from the mass media in college basketball. Most of y'all waited literally till that tournament started, or at least the names were presented in the rankings or the seeding. That's actually what it is. Before you even invested an ounce of your life into it.
We definitely gonna go with this after the other side of commercial break. It's 7:12 on the clock. Sports radio show powered by 101 TKO Radio. Yup. We got another session, 7:12 on the clock. Sports radio show powered by 101 TKO Radio. It's your boy DJ Ted.
And Martin.
So we know we're still discussing March Madness. No, this weekend is Sweet 16, Elite 8. So
is it 2 rounds this weekend, and then next weekend is just the Final Four and the championship?
Yep.
Good luck to everybody. I filled out a bracket. That's why I kind of went heated because I might have been one of those 0 for like one of those 3 people that didn't get the game right. I think I did, but I might.
That'd be hilarious.
No, my guess skills are way better than that though. So as far as March Madness goes, I'm really not interested. I'm just not interested in college basketball. Definitely with all the media hype going around it. We got NBA playoffs we getting ready to come up. Don't we got?
Ain't that for another month,
bro? The seeding battles are crazy right now in the NBA.
Oh, it is.
The seeding battles are crazy. Miami slipping, Philly slipping, going up.
I treat the NBA the same way. I don't pay attention to NBA till after All-Star break.
It is after All-Star break.
I know it
they
is.
Got like what 10
Even
games
then,
up?
I don't really pay attention to NBA till it get like around this time.
See,
because the first time NBA season don't matter. Don't matter. It really don't. The players treat it like that.
We're not players. We ain't got to play these games.
I mean, well, it's hard to take games seriously when you watch teams and they star players don't even take it seriously.
I think we kind of give too much. We give players a little too much. Like, what's the word? Abuse, or we give them too much crap for missing games. Bro, you can miss a game. You can miss a whole week if it.
It just kind of depends on what it's for.
Not really, because if I'm trying to play 15, 16 years, I'm trying to do the LeBron thing, or I'm playing 20 plus years, bro, there's no reason for me to be playing 18.
It depends on what it's for and how you go about it.
Because if you're getting mad because, he was supposed to come to my city and he was supposed to play, dude, go watch YouTube.
That's not how that works.
I know that
people pay I know this because I used to work in pro sports. People pay their money for tickets well in advance. They pay I give this example I always gave here because I need the world to hear this. I need the world to hear this.
The world ain't gonna hear you. They gonna hear a portion said. You know the attention span is like 5 seconds.
I need the world to hear this. So this is the reason why I'm against load management from a fan standpoint. From a fan standpoint, the perfect example I give, used to work for the Hawks. Golden State comes to Atlanta. Western Conference go to Eastern Conference. They come to Atlanta once a year. So they come here once. Atlanta goes out to Golden State once. They go. That is by far probably them and whoever LeBron plays for. Right. So right now it's the Lakers. By far the highest tickets Atlanta Hawks sell every year. Most people buy those tickets because they want to see Steph Curry. They want to see Klay Thompson. That's why you pay $500-$600 for a ticket. $500-$600. Who the hell pays $500-$600? And then you get to the morning of and Steph Curry wakes up like, I'm resting today. Yeah, I'm resting today. Now you sitting here, you got all these fans that pay all this money to come see you, and you talking about you resting, talking about you're not injured, don't have family emergency, not even personal reason. I'm just resting. I like the dynamics of putting some guy like now. I want to give players the right to give them their rest because I do understand like you have 82 games, but put some parameters on it.
Here's my counter to that. One, if I got to go to your place, that's a away game, and this might be part of a road trip because you know the NBA schedule. You don't go to away home anymore. When you go on the road, you go on the road. So say Atlanta, we're gonna go Golden State, Atlanta. Say Golden State's been on a 4-game road trip. They have hit Memphis, conference opponent, played Houston, conference opponent, Philly, and then Atlanta. Yeah, I'm resting against Atlanta too. Why? Why am I resting against Atlanta? Because it might be the last stop, or it might be the third stop. I can't rest against the other two. They in conference. Memphis and Houston are both Western Conference teams. That's seeding. But against you two, Philly and Atlanta, do I really want to play against Embiid? That's better for TV. Yeah. Versus Trae Young, I rest.
Yeah, you have to be fair. I guess I'm looking at the business side because you have to. I get the player got to have a rest, but there's a business. And this is a problem. Like I'm going off top a little bit with Kyrie Irving. Bashed the media a few years ago, say he don't owe the media nothing. That's
no, you don't.
No, because the media accounts for like 80% of the NBA's revenue. So without the media, the players won't be getting paid $40-50 million a year like they are. Getting paid 40.
And
so the same media,
the
same media that he was complaining about is if you don't like the media so much, don't take your contract then, because that's where most of your money comes from. The media.
No.
Don't take.
No, because you got people in the media that sit there and look for you to be the villain.
No, that I understand.
Like you got for Kyrie, and we using Kyrie. Dude was like criticized for not taking a vaccine. That's a personal choice. The state of New York didn't allow you to play, not the NBA.
That I understood.
That like we giving you crap for that. Who's another player that got crap? Draymond fouling or being aggressive. He still got to deal with the media, but the media makes him demonized. I'm like, not really. He's playing basketball at the highest level. If you can't take getting stumped in the chest, kicked in the nuts, all that, while being physical for a rebound, then what are we really playing? Should it be outlawed? Yes, but to call Draymond Green a dirty player, no, he's not. He's physical and y'all are soft. Does he do
I'm a little bit neutral about Draymond. I will say like
think about all the players he's attacked.
I will say he's not a dirty player, but I will say he does have a problem with containing his emotions.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, you can't just lash out and punch people in the nuts though every time you get mad.
Yeah, you can.
Because that's the case, every player would be doing it.
No,
Why are you the only one doing it? Why are you
because if you look at the players he's doing it to.
Even if he was justified doing what he's doing,
he is justified.
You know the NBA don't play this. You know it's going to be consequences of this.
Cool.
You know they're going to...
I get an easy rest and you only find me a portion of a contract. Of a game.
That's not that simple. You know Draymond Green got suspended at finals, cost him that finals.
Cool.
Literally cost him a whole championship.
Okay. I really don't think that. But
that is true. That was a three... That you people see, this is where you gotta really be a pro sport, a really big fan. They really know S's O's, or really be you have to really be a former like player of a team sport to really understand. Like,
are you saying
no, I'm not saying you're not. I'm just talking to the crowd right now. This is what you gotta understand, that because it's more than just about making baskets. It's more about scoring touchdown. They had a momentum. The momentum got broken. That's why they lost that final.
That's not why they
lost. It was a 3-1. The Lakers were dead. Not Lakers. The Cavs were dead in the water.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
No, they weren't.
No,
here's the thing.
The Cavs, you got 3-1. You just got blistered 2 games in a row.
Here's the thing.
Golden State. You just got.
If you look at the next 3 games,
there's no way you go into Game 5
with
a whole buttload of confidence you're going to win that game. You see one of their best players get suspended. That gives you that little tea of hope.
Here's the thing, because you go look at any interview after that series that they have done, as in the Cavs, players from the Cavs and from the Warriors. Ty Lue figured them out. They was running the same sets 4 games in a row. You notice during the last 2 they didn't run the same sets. Curry come off a pick and screen, that's now blocked. Curry getting off through 3, that's now blocked. Clay getting hot, that's now off. He got figured out. Defensively, they start stepping up. You can say the momentum shift. I'll give you that. But Draymond playing defense on LeBron, he wasn't the main defender on LeBron that series.
He wasn't.
Yeah. So what? Now, did it stop you? KD wasn't there yet. Mind you, they had to bring KD in to get back there. 72 and what? 10? 72 and 10?
73 and 9.
73 and 9. I think the Bulls had 72 and 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. They got figured out, just like the league did the very next year, when they didn't win 72 games. Mind you, Curry's still Chef Curry. But LeBron, Ty Lue really figured that out.
I'm not saying that's the only reason they lost, but it was a factor.
The only factor that Draymond made was they rebounding took a big hit. They rebounded in their efficiency in the half court. Took a big hit.
It also gave Cleveland an opening. You get bashed 2 games in a row.
That's not an opening.
I'm talking about.
Mind you,
but and now you see one. If you're opposition, you see one of the other team bad players. This is opening for you to strike.
No, it's not. If anything, I feel even worse.
We ain't gonna agree on this.
No, we not agree that Draymond getting suspended is the reason they cost them the championship. I can agree with you that changed the momentum for that night. But what happened in Game 6, Game 7, Game 5? I give you. Game 5, I give you. Momentum change.
No, after that's what I'm saying. It gave them opening. Game 6, Game 7, that was Cleveland. Cleveland outplayed Golden State. I conceded that. I'm not saying that it was that bad. What I'm saying is, it gave. If Draymond Green don't get suspended, it's a decent chance that Game 6 and Game 7 never happened. Never.
I'll give you that.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'll give you
that.
That
is all I'm saying. Literally.
Because he would finish game 5. He would finish game 5. Because he got suspended.
It happened in game 4. He didn't play game 5.
So, yeah. Did they not? What game did they win? Because it was what? 3-1?
3-1.
Which game did Cleveland win? Game 2, game 3?
I think game 3. Cleveland won game 3.
So they had started to figure them out.
Then game 4, Golden State came right back and hit them again. Double-digit loss. Double-digit. And Golden State going back home? They close it out. Going back home.
You really should be blaming the Golden State Warriors.
It probably, I didn't say it was all Draymond Green getting spin. I said it was a decent reason.
I think and then once again, I'll only fight that because you still got other things going on.
It is other things. I'm not saying
he's not their leading scorer, so that didn't affect that. He is their best passer. And he is the leader of their offense. But that's one game. That doesn't count for the next 2 games.
You gotta remember Draymond. You gotta look at Draymond Green doing that time, not now. Draymond Green now don't score. Draymond Green then averaged 17, 18 points a game.
He wasn't their leading scorer.
He wasn't, but he was an important scorer.
No, you forgot who was on their bench during that year. They had a loaded bench.
They did. But Draymond was still important
in the transition of their offense. Yes,
the defense, the rebounding.
He wasn't a rebounder.
Outside of Steph Curry, Draymond is the most important player. And that could make an argument.
Not really.
That could be an argument. The only reason I put Steph Curry over him is because of off the ball movement.
No.
Steph Curry off ball movement.
When I say there's no argument, we that's universal. That's universal. It goes Curry, then Draymond, then you can
exactly. So if you take the team's second most important player off the team, it changes the rotation. It changes the chemistry of the team. It changes everything.
This is all I'm saying on that note. They got figured out if he got taken out the game. But then when he got put back in,
I mean, I don't mental got tired of figuring it out. But it's a lot easier to figure out when a team don't have their second best player,
or they just
that's so valuable to them, does so much. This not even like a Draymond Green does one thing. I can see it was a player like, oh yeah, we losing a little bit of our 3-point shooting, or we losing a little bit of our rebound. Draymond Green was like a do it all player. It's like a do it all. You lose a little bit of everything. You lose everything. The leadership, the rebound, the defense.
Yeah. Yes. Once again, we agree to all that.
The accountability.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Slacking. Draymond Green get in your face. Like, hey, bro, what you doing?
If you want to talk about that accountability, I'm about to say
exactly. Yeah. You lose all of that. It's easier to adjust to a team when they don't have their second most important player. But
it's one game. He didn't get suspended for the rest of the series.
But it changed the trajectory of the series. My argument is if he don't get suspended, there's a decent chance Game 6 and Game 7 don't happen.
So what?
Because Golden State just close it out Game 5.
So what? Here's the thing.
Draymond Green gets suspended, gave the Cleveland an opening to strike. And I give him credit for taking it. I give Cleveland credit for taking it and getting it done. Getting it.
We talking about one game when you was already.
I'm not talking about Golden State had an opportunity. I know they did. They had 3 opportunities to close out the series.
So why not just give Cleveland all the credit?
I'm not giving them all the credit.
Why you? Okay.
Because to start now, if Draymond Green got suspended Game 6 or Game 7, I wouldn't be making this argument. Yeah, because the way the series went, Cleveland, in Game 5, Cleveland just say Draymond Green played and Cleveland just won it outright with Golden State full health. Okay, that's Cleveland breaking. That's Cleveland breaking the chemistry. And they going back home Game 6. Now you at home. You done brought the momentum. You won the last game. Now you got a chance to tie the series. Draymond Green's getting Game 6. I'm not making the same argument, or I'm not making it as hard as I'm making it. I'm not making it as hard.
6 though. Did he not?
He did play Game 6.
He played Game 7, correct?
Yes, he did.
So they offered.
It was the fact that it was Game 5. It's because of that game. They had the momentum. They was back at home, and he did something stupid, and broke the momentum by being out.
Okay. If you look at their record when Draymond gets suspended or
it's the same thing. If it's the same thing as an injury. If any star player gets injured, if all of a sudden miss a playoff game, it breaks the chemistry of the team. It breaks it. Now some teams overcome it, some don't.
That's bad.
Some don't.
That's bad coaching. I'm not.
Come on now,
bro.
Come on now.
That's bad coaching.
Come on now.
That's bad coaching.
That's not easy to have your one of your best players just be out of a game randomly like that when you wasn't expecting it. Now I would say if you overcome it, it shows how good of a coach you are. So I somewhat agree with that.
I about to say,
I somewhat agree with that.
Mind you, these playoff games were not back to back. They were like 2 days in between. You had time.
Yeah.
You had time to make adjustments, make
But
protocols.
practicing in games is two different things.
They were eating.
You can't. And some players,
alive.
Draymond Green, wasn't no player. You can't replace what he does.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
It's by committee.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
The
You
only thing
cannot
can't
replace what Draymond
is
Green
a
does.
leadership.
Because
And even
it
if you can
shows every
replace
time
that.
Draymond Green don't play what Golden State misses. It shows
You
every.
can you can replace that. It's
you
other
can't.
people on the team step up. You have the best, one of the best players in the world on your team.
That sounds good, but does it always happen? No, it don't.
No, I'm
Does
just
it
saying you
always-
can't use that excuse when you have the face of the NBA on your team. Mind you,
Who,
at that time,
who on that team is gonna do what Draymond did?
Clay.
No.
Clay may be silent, but he also gets buckets.
Clay went.
So you had Andre
Clay was good defense, but Clay didn't have the strength. Clay didn't have the strength.
To
He
go get a
didn't
rebound?
have the rebound ability.
You
Not like Draymond. Not like Draymond.
Wait, pause. We're gonna have to bring this back. You know, we might sell this off camera because we're taking up a lot of time. But we finna go and break. This is 7:12 on the clock, powered by 101 TK Radio.
Yo.
That's TIG. I'm
Yeah.
one. If you don't like
already
it,
know.
tune in.
Yo. It's your boy DJ T here with another segment, 712 on the clock, sports radio show powered by 101 TKO Radio. Got my boy over here, Martin, the legendary Martin. Just a little side note real quick, man. Check out, he got his next show April 30th on his birthday.
You know, we supposed to do highlights at the end, right?
I just did a quick shout out, but we're gonna get back to that later. Well, during the commercial break, we started talking about Pittsburgh Steelers. We talked about Mike Tomlin, expectation of Pittsburgh Steelers.
Let me pose this question to the audience.
I'll let you do it.
Why are y'all putting Mike Tomlin on the hot seat? With the amount, let me put this caveat in there, because I don't want y'all to just formulate your own opinions. I know I gotta guide you to the water. With the amount of talent he has been lacking in his own division, mind you, why are you giving him crap when he's winning? Why? Think about it. Who's Joe Burrow is in his division. Cincinnati got a lot better. Lamar entered his division. Ravens got a lot better. Who's the 14? The Browns? The Browns have really been getting better. They may not show it, but they really do have a stat roster. They have the least competent talent roster in their division.
I can answer that question easily. This not Mike Tomlin's fault. This is the Steelers' history. This is a thing when you coach for historic, successful franchise like the Pittsburgh Steelers
or the Cowboys.
The expectation ain't just to be good in the regular season. You gotta be good in the playoffs, and more time now, people don't care about the excuses.
Here's the thing, and I'll give you this. You remember we talked about this? How Marvin Lewis had his job way too long for Cincinnati.
Definitely. You would never. That's one of the few arguments you would never change my mind on.
You finna see it again. I'm too incumbent. You can't replace me. There's nobody you can get that coaches or has the same respect level as Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh. That's not happening. That's not happening. Fair. 2, you haven't been in the best draft positions because he keeps winning with lesser talent. This ain't like how the New England was, where it kind of just collapsed after Brady left. Ben left, and he said, I don't need to win, but I am going to. And he won just enough games to keep the fire off his canisters. And that's kind of been his problem. He needed to lose a couple of seasons to get high draft picks.
I agree with that.
To get free agent money.
And that's why I was going to say.
He can't,
why some of the onus is on him, but it's not because of coaching. It's the organization as a whole. You did not have a plan for being retired. You did not have a.
GM's trash.
And the second thing is
trash.
The only thing I do blame Mike Tomlin for, especially like the last year or two, he hasn't hold that still away accountability like he has in the past.
Are we just talking about his receivers acting up?
Some of the stuff that's been allowed the last few years. He did not allow before then. Wait
a minute before we start telling him what he didn't do. Mind you, he didn't have receiver problems when he had Big Ben, because Big Ben was the problem. Big Ben used to do some wild stuff. We forget Big Ben did some wild stuff.
Hall of Famer,
but he also got 2 DUIs and a car crash in the body.
Yep.
We forget that, don't we? Because he got a ring that year. The worst thing any of his receivers did is not blocking. George Pickens never blocked. He didn't block at Georgia. I'm sorry to tell y'all folks that he didn't block when he was in college. The man didn't block in high school. He told you what he is. I'm a receiver, not a blocker. I'm not tied in. Who's you had AB. AB has been on a circus media since he's left Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh was the most tame we ever seen him. Yeah. And I remember him in college.
That's true.
He was wild then too. He didn't talk much because they didn't get that much press, but he was wild too. Man was jumping and kicking kickers back then too. Who's another receiver? Mike Wallace? Juju. Yeah, I always think about Juju. The TikToker?
Yeah.
That's the worst thing.
The Cincinnati game, they knocked the piss out of him. Knocked the piss out of him like, man, it's not the TikTok stuff in my field. Not that TikTok.
If you want to talk about behavior issues, most of them are like non-coachables. Yeah. You can't coach a receiver that want to block. That's almost hard to do. I'm a receiver, I know. Most of us don't like blocking. You find a hard press outside receiver that likes blocking. Truly get his nose in there. You don't see many Steve Smiths. You just don't see him.
That's true.
Nate Burleson, was he a Pittsburgh Steeler?
Yeah.
He was at one point. I thought he was a Giant, but I know.
Giant afterward. Pittsburgh first, then Giants.
Did he not have problems after he left Pittsburgh? You didn't hear about him in Pittsburgh, but after he left Pittsburgh, it was a whole bunch of Raptors.
Yeah.
So what we should be giving Tomlin credit for is managing the different personalities. Because he went and got divas. He went and had divas. I don't think they had a stable receiver since Hines Ward.
No, I give him credit for managing them. I never say he's bad at that. No,
I think that
I said Mike Tomlin get a little bit of blame, but I never said it was a huge amount of it. He's not the first person I blame in Pittsburgh.
No, I really blame the GM. I don't know.
I blame the front office more than anything
I
else.
say, bro, the lack of talent you have given this man to coach is absolutely pitiful.
Like
I'm not even division has gotten new quarterbacks, new running backs. You have given him a new running back and a new tight end.
I said, even then when I said Mike Tomlin's on the hot seat, I never said he deserves it.
Oh no,
but you know how it is in NFL.
They can't fire him. It's the same reason why the New England couldn't really fire Bill Belichick.
Trust me.
It can come.
Trust me, Mike Tomlin can get fired.
He can, but it wouldn't be.
If Bill Belichick can get let go after 20 years?
No, Bill walked away.
No, that's a part in the way. There ain't no Bill walked away.
No, Bill walked away.
I promise you that was more patient than was Bill. If the pitcher wanted to come back, Bill be the coach right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Bill.
Now, here's the thing. The only difference between the Patriots and most of everybody else, Robert Kraft actually loved his players. He actually loved Bill Belichick. The only thing they disagreed on was Tom Brady, and that crowning created a fiction because Tom wouldn't win a Super Bowl.
Yep.
But other than that, Kraft let that man do whatever he pleased when it came to GMing.
Yeah.
Even to his last year.
Yep.
He made all roster moves.
I agree.
Tomlin doesn't have that power. He can make certain roster moves, but not all of them. I think they front office and they ownership controls who's on their roster, who they put on payroll. If you let Tomlin, here's the thing. I think Arthur Smith was an ownership move versus a Tomlin move.
Yeah.
We can agree to that.
Ownership, it's a Pittsburgh history, too. They're a little bit old school, and they probably need to get a little bit more modern with it. Because one of the
they're
problems
traditional.
That's the problem. That's one. It could be a problem.
That's their identity, though.
Because one of the problems they have, it's the reason why you don't see Pittsburgh go big in free agency. They don't spend money like that. They don't spend money like that. Big Ben, no point was ever like one of the top paid quarterbacks in the league.
As he should never have been.
Just like New England. But it also can hurt you because now in a era where NFL got a buttload of money, the salary cap is exploding over and over again every year, and free agency is coming bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're one of the few teams that don't spend in free agency. It's gonna hurt you.
It can, but I know why they don't do it.
Especially when you don't have high draft picks because you win every year.
But that's the thing. They find gems. TJ Watt was a gem.
They do.
Gifted to them. George Pickens is a gem. Gifted to them.
They do.
So they rather build in-house through draft versus go out and overspend on.
But it's a big risk when you don't hit.
Kenny Pickett was not a hit. We seen that. Kenny Pickett was not a hit.
Exactly. And look what happened when you don't hit.
You go out and you steal Russell Wilson for absolutely $0, and then you steal another quarterback.
You had no choice. There was no other option.
I mean, you got an upgrade, though. You got 2 upgrades over the.
Oh, that's good. That quarterback room way better.
They running backs room, but I don't know about the tight end room, but the offensive line definitely is better.
I'm excited to see Pittsburgh this year and see what they're gonna do.
If I had to be honest about it, watching Pittsburgh, my whole family are Pittsburgh fans. Most of my uncles are Pittsburgh fans. I'm only excited if they do it to their division.
No, I'll say the only problem is, despite everything they've done, they're still the worst team in their division.
That's what my
that's crazy.
I'm watching all the games.
Baltimore's better, Cincinnati is better, and Cleveland is better.
I'm talking about roster wise.
That is crazy.
But Tomlin outcoaches everybody else in that division. The only coach I actually think can go toe to him is Harbaugh. I know the Cleveland coach can't go toe to him. We all know this. That don't even put him in the conversation. The Cincinnati, stop it. If they didn't have
Zach Taylor,
stop it. Maybe in 3 years, you might be able to touch Tomlin.
Coach say most of the end of the day, the players winning on the field.
Yeah, but
those teams got some bad.
They
Joe Burrow got some.
What do we see?
Mike Tomlin can't play defense against Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he can.
No, he can't.
If you want to tell you how you get him off his spot, all you gotta do is get Joe Burrow off his spot.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Unlike Patrick,
easier said than done.
Yeah, because they got an offensive line that rivals the Steel Curtain. But other than that, only person that you can't say that to in their division is Lamar. You get him off his spot, well, he might run it. But we're built for this. We got one on the end.
So even Deshaun Watson, if he get anywhere close to where he was, which
Honestly,
gonna be one of the big question marks of this season.
honestly, you're not gonna see it. I'm just telling you now, you're not gonna see it. Stop it. That hope should just vanquish from out of your mind. You're not gonna see an old Lamar. You're not gonna see the Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson. You're just not gonna see it. You're gonna see the Cleveland Deshaun Watson.
That's sad. They gave him all that money for him to be mediocre.
He wasn't mediocre. He was trash. Let's call it what it was. Sam Howell played better than him. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. He played like
I got
that.
a message for Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, this is your year.
No, it's not.
You break. They ain't got no choice but starting. They got too much money. You tied them. They got too much money.
And they
but this year, bro, you might actually see a record broken past Russell Wilson. You talking about a salary cap hit $85 million with Denver getting rid of Russell? If Deshaun Watson plays like trash this year, oh man. Oh, bro, the Cleveland gonna take that. Cleveland you ain't got no choice but to get rid of Deshaun. Ain't no way.
Here's my thing.
Ain't no way you can pay this man for almost $50 million a year to be trash. There ain't no way. No way.
Honestly, if I was Cleveland and I wanted something new, I would sit him this whole year, and I'll take the number one pick. Cause guess who's coming out? Shador. If you want the smaller version of him, go get Shador. Go ahead, fall to the third in the draft. You might be able to trade up, get rid of his contract at the end of the year. Some desperate teams.
Cleveland ain't gonna get Shador. Cause Cleveland ain't gonna be a good team this year.
That's what I would tank the entire year.
We're not gonna.
I would purposely tank. For what? We're not going to a bowl.
You gotta keep the players happy.
We are being happy.
People like Myles Garrett is not about to sit there and tank for a whole year.
You've had 2 Pro Bowl seasons, and God bless you for having 14 plus sacks each of them. You're not a game changer. You're not winning us games. You're not losing, but you're not winning the games for us. I know what you looking at me like that, stupid. He is a game changer. I said that wrong. You're not the final scorer, end all be all. Shador can be. Y'all talk about Caleb Williams. Shador, to me, is a little bit better. I'm just saying it. I would literally trade Deshaun Watson for Shador right now. I very much would.
Are you talking about Deshaun Watson right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, he's kind of better than he was when he was in.
No. Here we go. Oh my God. Here we go with his BS. Here we go with his. Crowd. He said Shador Sanders is better than Deshaun Watson when he was in college.
No, I did not say that. I didn't say that.
You was about to utter no words.
No, I said prime NFL. I said prime NFL. I said Shador.
He wasn't better than that either.
He could be better than
Deshaun Watson will put the Houston Texans on his back to the playoffs.
Okay.
The Houston Texans are nowhere near as good as they are now with C.J. Stroud. Nowhere near. Come on now. Yeah, good. Yeah, blow them away. Blow them out of here.
Here we go. Okay. Put the camera on me.
Put
the camera on me.
No.
I want your fans to see this.
No.
I want your fans to see this.
No.
Who's better? Lamar or Deshaun Watson? And let's go back to his good Houston days. Answer the question. I'll wait for it. Go ahead. Answer the question.
Of course, Lamar.
No. My second question.
Okay.
Which style of play does Shador remind you of more? Lamar or Deshaun Watson? I'll wait for it. Go ahead.
Neither.
You lying, Sat.
Shador a better passer than Lamar was at that point in college. I'm comparing them to their points in college because I can't compare Shador to an NFL quarterback now. He's not in the NFL yet. He ain't proven himself to that point yet. Do I think he would get to that point? Probably.
You want to add technicalities in here?
I was doing what you did earlier.
Technicalities.
This is what we do on 712 on clock. This is what we do on.
Hey, bro. Is it break time yet? I gotta go.
I believe it is. Catch you on the next side of the break. 712 on the clock sports radio show powered by 101 TKO Radio.
Oh, my God.
If you're an entrepreneur or
And we back. Yes, sir. 7:12 back on the clock. Yo, I'm Martin. That's Ted. Let's get back into it. I don't even want the intros.
Man, we got so NFL major rule change. I was reading up on earlier today. NFL changed the kickoff rules. Look, they going more like a CFL type style kickoff. They wanted to mitigate because they said it was too many touchbacks, not enough excitement on kickoffs.
I mean, at this point,
But they wanted to keep it safe.
bro, it's a high. Okay,
I'm so sick of that, man. I'm like, football is a high contact sport.
It's not safe for nobody.
It's not supposed to be safe.
It's supposed to be fun and gladiator like.
What?
That's what you pay them millions
Stop
for.
making football soft.
I ain't gonna lie. In the next 10
Why we
years, we're
sitting
gonna
here
have
making
flag
football soft? Stop
Yeah.
making football soft.
Bro, just bring out the flags already, okay? Just bring out the flag belts. Just do it.
At this point,
No,
you might as well
that's
take
what
out
you were
the
talking
helmet,
about.
take off the pad, just do flag football 7-on-7, get rid of the lineman, because we don't want to hit no more.
No. Did you hear they banned the hip drop tackle?
Oh yeah, that made me mad. It's not even just that. They banned the hip drop tackle once again, handicapping defenses once again. Another type of tackle we can't have, but yet. What's that play that the Philadelphia run, the quarterback sneak?
Philly push?
Yeah.
The
Tush push?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're keeping that. Oh, they voted that to keep that.
Yeah, because
offense is getting all the advantage with defense. No, can't do nothing on defense. Can't do anything.
I mean, at this point,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
You can just start speaking.
At this point, man, all right, defense. Every time offense step ball, you might as well just get out of the way and let them score.
It's
Get out
just
the
like
way and let them
basketball.
score. It's really bad.
But look, at some point, it's going to revert back to the norm where you got kids coming out of college that don't want to hit. We in a different era, so. As much as I told you this a long time ago, why I stopped watching the NFL, like on a daily basis.
Bad.
The product is going to get worse.
It's really bad. Before anybody criticize me, I'm all for like making the game safer with the whole CTE thing. I understand all that. But come on. It's a contact sport. These guys get paid millions. They know the risk.
That's the real like signing point, bro.
We know the risk.
Most of us have been playing since like Pop Warner. You've been getting hit since Pop Warner.
Like, man.
Just because a dude spears you in the NFL that did not give you CT, you've been getting hit since Pop Warner. The rules didn't change in high school or college, so stop making the game like you're making the game safe, but you also at this point you might as well put strings on. You really might as well put strings on. But yeah, I seen that, and I didn't see the kickoff rule, but moving them back or doing a CFL type kick wouldn't be bad.
So they basically, so anybody that don't know,
CFL Canadian Football League.
So they pretty much kicker, is still at the 40. Other 9-10 players. Other 10 players are gonna be at the opponent's 40-yard line, and I think the receiving team is gonna be at the 30 or 35. And until that ball hits the ground, or you can have two return men between the 20-yard line and the end zone. And the only people they're allowed to move on the field before that ball hits a player or hits the ground is the kicker or the return man. Everybody. So
you limit how fast they can hit each other.
Yeah, they can't. It's no more running start. They eliminate the running start pretty much.
Isn't that what the XFL did?
And the two big things I know about the rule change. Fair catch isn't allowed anymore, so there's no more fair catch.
No more touchbacks.
Yep, no more fair catch. This is a 1-year thing. They're gonna try it out, then they're gonna make tweaks of it. So it's no more fair catch. Even bigger thing I read. I was like, wow, when I read this. No more surprise onside kick. Team got to announce it when they do an onside kick now.
For what purpose?
I'm kind of disappointed by it. I kind of like this surprise onside kick.
Let me chime into this. So you mean they're gonna let them get killed?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I don't think that applies to punts though, because punts
punts. I don't think they change punts. It's just kickoffs.
It's just kickoffs, and you don't have a running start, so
yeah, you can't.
Ain't no reason to start.
Everybody on both lines got to stand still until the returner catches the ball or the ball hits the ground.
So if they're catching in the end zone, they still got to run it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess if they kick it, you know how some kickers can kick it farther. If they
see, I think
if it goes out the end zone, then it's a touchback. You still can let the ball roll out the end zone and be a touchback, but if you catch it, you got to run it back. There is no
Gotcha.
fair catch.
Okay.
There is.
Or knee downs.
Yeah, no fair catch, no knee
But
downs.
what they should have did was just move the kicker back. Yo, move the kicker back to the 15-yard line and let him boot it. Most of these kickers can kick 70 yards. There's a YouTuber named Destroy. He can kick a ball 70-some yards.
Yeah, I did think they should have moved, but I'm pretty sure I read the
I'd
kicker
rather
was
you
gonna be the
have,
same place.
like, have the kicker 15 yards behind the line, let them run up. That way you know it's not going out of bounds.
Yeah, and this is thing that's still tweaking, so they could realize that season is still tweaking.
The no surprise onside kicks. But we all know onside kicks aren't a part of the game really, unless you're down. Even then, they're highly unsuccessful, unless you just got that magic kick.
Right.
Or you the only way. Yeah.
That means no more on what Sean Payton did in the Super Bowl against the Colts. No more.
Even then,
you can't come out of halftime, line up and kick off formation, then kick onside kick.
Even then, that was holding at the best. That was Sean Payton being the whole at his best.
No, beautiful.
And then they win.
They won.
Yeah, that's
what do you get when you have Peyton Manning and Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harris on the other side? You like, man, I got still possession somewhere.
Bro, I told you the NFL gave
this is a younger Drew Brees. This is a Drew Brees that's not.
They did not win that Super Bowl. The NFL gave it to him for Katrina. We all know that.
Yep.
They did not win that Super Bowl.
Agree with you.
The NFL literally gave it to them because they had Hurricane Katrina, and they were called refugees in their own states. Get out of here. Y'all put a statue outside y'all building of a kicker of a punt getting blocked. I don't want to hear nothing from Saints fans. You will get to the Super Bowl. Shut up and sit down. Oh my God! Oh my Lord! You gonna bring up something for the Saints? Oh my God! You got my. Now give Atlanta one. Give Chicago a Super Bowl.
What's Atlanta been through to deserve a Super Bowl?
The gentrification of Atlanta deserves a Super Bowl.
It might be right, man. It might be right.
Bro,
Atlanta ain't getting one because Atlanta cursed. They shouldn't have tore down that church to build Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That's what happened with them. They ain't never win no Super Bowl. Never win no.
I thought the curse was how y'all did Michael Vick. It's
no. It's a couple curses. That's not the Falcons' fault though. That's not.
But the city blames them for why they can't win something else. And then the Braves won the championship, and Georgia won the championship. The Falcons the only one that ain't made it.
When they built Truist, the Braves didn't tear down a black church to do it. They tear down a black church to do it.
No, they just converted.
So the Falcons are cursed because they tore down a church in order to get.
Was it Martin Luther King church?
No.
Oh dang, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect for the curse. Oh man, what? It would have. That was sitting in for the curse. Why y'all don't win?
Man, you gonna hear his goes, I had a dream. No, you didn't. It wasn't to win a Super Bowl. It wasn't to win a Super Bowl.
Hey, bro, you sure we can? Hey, bro, we might have to hide for like the next week.
Yeah.
We might have to hide.
Might not be able to be shown in public next week. Shown in public.
I definitely won't be wearing any gear next week. I promise you that much. Oh, you was that one on the radio say we curse. Hey, it's better. I'd rather be cursed than what my city gets called behind this bet. Don't you say it on the air. Don't you say it. Don't worry, I'm gonna roast them in my set. I got a whole bunch of things planned for my city. Yeah, Gus, you got
I don't even discuss my city. Don't even
T-Town.
Disguster.
See, now I'll give your city a compliment because that's actually what you call your city.
Yeah, it is.
But disgusting is what we call our cities. So it's appropriate. Hey, what's a funny name?
I love some people in my city, but city is
I can't say this.
I put out there I got a lot of love in my hometown, but I would say it's not very supportive. They're not very supportive until you up. They're not very so. But then when you up, then everybody got
to bring you down.
When you up, then everybody got the head hand out thinking you owe them something. Like, no, I don't. What was you when I was trying to get up?
Hey, bro, you ever got that call? Have you gotten that call yet? Hey, bro, you remember when I helped you with your homework in 3rd grade? Can you send me $10, bro?
So when I can get up big, I still ain't get nothing from me. Nothing for me.
You might get a charity concert.
I do something. Yeah, I do something for the kids. Kids ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
but you know,
I'm not helping those
giving it to the I don't even like the government in my city. They don't care nothing about building my city. Nothing about.
I'm about to say the only parts of our city that actually gets built is the outskirts. They don't do nothing inside of my city.
No, they just build the because they good at Columbia County.
Bro, we don't talk about Columbia County because that's not Augusta. Bro.
Richmond, they don't care nothing about y'all. They don't care nothing about y'all, boy. They don't care.
Hey, if you ever been to Augusta, there's a Augusta and then there's North Augusta. Once you cross that bridge, you are no longer in Augusta. You are no longer in
That's
Richmond
the
County.
part the part going towards North Augusta is the part they care about. And that's it.
Even then, until you get near the bridge, the rest of it's projects and it's decrepit. Allen E. Homes or whatever it's called down there, Southside, decrepit looking. The YMCA, the Boys Club, got boards on it. I don't mess with that. My city needs to do better.
We're gonna do our closing remarks. This is our last commercial break. This is your boy DJ Ted, my boy Martin over here. 712 on the clock, sports radio show powered by 101 TKO Radio.
Yeah.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending
Yo, welcome back to the last segment of DJ TYG 712 on the Clock Sports Radio Show. I got my boy over here, Martin.
Yo.
There's ready for the closing remarks of today's show. I thought today was a good show, got some good debates, just some non-sports thing, just first of all, I want to give a prayer out to the people that was impacted on I think it was in Baltimore, the bridge collapsing in Baltimore. That was
Baltimore?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said New York this morning. I was
I
like,
thought it was Baltimore. That's Baltimore.
okay, that makes a lot more sense.
That was crazy to watch, seeing the whole bridge collapse like that.
Oh, you see, there's a video of it?
Yeah, I was just watching it.
I came out my cave this morning.
The boat lost power right before it was going under the bridge, and it ran into like the leg of the bridge, and the whole bridge went into the water. And of course, there's cars still going across. So I imagine that I haven't looked at the details yet, so I don't know what the depth. I imagine there's probably some deaths. I don't know what the numbers are.
Well, our condolences to all of them.
Also condolences to P Diddy because you're done. You're done. You're done.
I don't think first of all, P Diddy has moved all his assets. He's in a non-extradition country. The lawyer's gonna work out a deal with the feds. They probably gonna give up 2-3 big names. We don't know who they are yet. I mean, you music mongols probably know what's coming. But side notes, we finally got a rap civil war. The big uno is Drake versus Kendrick, and the side dish is J. Cole.
Yep.
I do say a side dish of J. Cole. Because I'm a J. Cole fan, so I'm going to state my flag on that side of the fence. I'm not with Drake.
It's like the Avengers in real life.
It really is.
They're about to go after it, man.
Yeah.
You about to see some of the greatest. You about to see a whole new. This is. I don't think we're going to see nothing like this. Is like NWA days when they was beefing.
Even then, that wasn't.
Or East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah.
When that was a thing.
Yeah. But no. You going to see OVO.
Yeah, when you had like Snoop Dogg and them boys out in the West.
You go back and look,
in them in the East.
Like the East Coast, West Coast was more of a media thing. Because most of these rappers it wasn't like they had beef with each other. You see Cube, who's a West Coast artist, recording his album on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Most of his album was recorded in New York. And you got Snoop, who came to the award show, the most infamous award show. And he's like, no, I really bought with the East. But if y'all with the East don't bought with us,
but you know the power of the media.
That's the only thing I want people to do.
It got people killed. That's the only thing that is serious.
That's the only thing I don't care for about this beef. You brought Drake in it, and Drake, yes, he destroyed Meek Mill, but he's not 50 Cent or Eminem. I'm sorry, but if I'm Drake, I'll set this out. I'll let Kendrick and Cole battle because they both will eat you up lyrically. Both of them are like heavy hitters. I mean, did you heard first person shooter mode?
I did.
You see how Drake had to switch the beat before he even got on it with Cole. So like,
yeah.
And then I was listening to the Metro We Don't Trust You. I love that album, by the way.
I love Fried She a Vibe.
Yeah.
I love Fried She a Vibe and Claustrophobic.
Wow, the two songs I don't really care for. I mean, they're good. My favorite is, of course, Cinderella. It got Travis Scott on it. Young Metro, because it got The Weeknd on it.
Young Metro's good.
But the intro itself, We Don't Trust You, that sample.
GTA is not bad either.
I heard, but people say GTA was the worst song on that.
Yeah, I see a lot. I'm like, no, there's a couple songs on there that was worse than GTA.
I ain't gonna say that, but it's a future Metro project, so I expect a future album. And this felt like more of a Metro do whatever go on and get away with kind of album. Yeah. Like the way he chopped and put the samples in there. That Smiley Faces off the first album was classic, bro. Like that's gonna go down top 5 as one of the best samples I've ever heard. Like,
yeah, that Fried Shit Vibe gonna be my one of my summer anthems.
Let it be stated here, folks. He's got some 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm fried. It's gonna be. I said one of them.
He got like 4 or 5.
I don't like to have just one. I gotta have a couple. That are my staples. Huntso gonna be one.
He's old though. That song is old. You gotta.
I know it is, but there'll be other songs come up. But that's my vibe. My 48 laws. 48 laws of power, man. It's going in my house. Rule 16. Never break your bun about it. Never break your.
And would you believe this Drake and Young Metro and Future thing is all about a woman?
Yeah, I know. Of course it is.
Yeah. It's not. Man, academics lied to me. Academics, you troll.
Because Metro came out and said that it wasn't. He was saying that's the whole bunch of bull.
I was about to say, they did name a song after Princess Diana, and they both were screwing a woman named Diana. They put up her Instagram, DJ Academics. So I'm blaming it.
Oh, see, that's why you got your man. I don't trust
No, I ain't gonna lie. I bet you
Oh,
see
okay.
me doing deep dives on this like for the last
So
3
you
days.
should have said, you should have told me that earlier. I don't vouch for you. So
I vouch for DJ Academics.
if you would have said DJ Academic, I was like, oh man, recheck your sources, man. Recheck those sources.
Nah, I don't listen to Academics
Yeah,
that much. But
Academics a little up and down with me, man.
I'm about to say
Academics a little-
he be in the know though.
I don't take that man seriously like that, really.
Is it because he's a troll or like a rat cave? Which one?
Both. Both.
Hey, look. Who do you think responds first, Cole or Drake? The diss was to both of them, but
Cole. Oh, I don't know.
now Cole's in recording mode. Cole, he's been dropping.
But they both like more like low key.
Nah, not
J. Cole definitely like low key, but
not Drake. Drake might come out with a 4 a.m.
oh no, Drake's gonna come first. Cause I still remember the Drake and Pusha T beef. The Drake and that
I'm not gonna lie. I honestly think
was
Pusha
funny.
T won that beef. I mean, he
He
definitely won that beef
That
to
was
me.
funny. That was funny. That hit this song was funny. Story, what man? That was
You are hiding a child. Let that boy come home.
child, let that boy come home.
Stop playing Border Patrol. I'm like, oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh man.
But
Oh.
I've seen Drake in midst of like real rap battles. He bodied Meek Mill. Not that that's a body you want to catch anyway now. Apparently, Meek Mill is. But we're not gonna speak.
We're here to talk about that next week. Best diss songs ever. We'll talk about that next week.
If you save Ether or Baseline, you're cheating.
I'm not saying either one of those.
Because I got one.
Matter of fact, we got 10 minutes. We talking about it a little bit
I'm
now.
about to say,
Matter of
look,
fact,
I got one that you don't know about.
Ooh,
Ice Cube versus Cypress Hill, King of the Hill. Go listen to it.
I know that song. I heard that song. It's a good song.
Yeah, no. He did Cypress Hill way worse than he did
Mine's
NWA.
the Vaseline though, man. I'm sorry. Ice Cube just. I'm talking about when you destroy a whole group by name. A whole group by
And the
name.
manager, and the manager.
And the manager, you just call out their name. I'm talking about the disrespect he done told the boys in that song.
Didn't somebody call him something? I don't know what they called him, but they started him off. Mind you, Q was the writer for that group. I would not have went at him. I would not win. I would yell.
That man started off said, "Thank God y'all done set it off. Thank God y'all done set it off." Y'all done
No, Ether by Nas.
Ether really good.
Jay-Z
Eminem's
Kill
song,
Shot.
yeah,
No.
Kill Shot.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Kill Shot's probably the most disrespectful thing I've heard. The man took the same song you did, made it better, and then say, "I am still better than you in my old age."
Yeah.
He said, "I can make it. I had to
He
make
said,
it."
basically like you just come after me. He's like, oh, now I gotta come out here and make a diss song just to give you your fame, just to give you your
Hey,
fame.
bro, I gotta give you your.
He like, bro, the most people gonna care about you is in this song. I was gonna care about you said that.
You want to tell what worse about
I
that?
would say the worst thing about that is the after effect of it.
Yeah,
'Cause you
'cause
better
he
you better that man change on that man Machine Gun Kelly ain't never tried to rap a song after that. He ain't never that man with the pop music.
Alternative.
That man with the pop and alternative music after that.
Immediately.
He ain't dropped a rap song after that. He ain't dropped a rap song.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the last person. I don't know who. Who would Eminem align with if they actually did come for him? Say this Drake, Future, Metro Boom beef really got to like a Civil War level in rap. Who would sign with Eminem?
Bro, delete Eminem out of it, man.
Bro, somebody
He shut it all down.
Somebody gonna fuck.
Eminem
We all want to see the Billy Goat come out. We all want to see the Billy Goat
Eminem
come
shut it
out.
all down, man. Eminem,
No, you want to tell you somebody we don't speak on enough? 50 Cent.
yeah,
He destroyed Ja Rule. Destroyed Ja Rule.
he did.
I would love to see 50 in another beef. I would love it.
I want to start seeing some versus battles again. They kind of stopped there.
Yeah, because
They were doing it during COVID, and it just kind of stopped. I'm just like, man, I want to see that again.
who would you want to see though?
Man, there's a lot of people you could see.
I want to see Lil Wayne.
They teased
versus Future.
They teased Chris Brown and Usher for a long time,
I
and
still
they both teased it too. Especially Usher, he's like, yeah, I'd be down for Chris Brown. Like they never did it.
Yeah, I think
That
Chris
would be
Brown wiped the floor. with Usher.
epic.
I think Chris Brown will wipe the floor with Usher.
Oh,
And I'm just saying that for the clicks at this point.
I don't know.
No, man,
That's a tough one.
it is.
And it depends on what criteria you're gonna go by too. Because if you're gonna go by fan popularity, you might It's probably gonna be Usher will win because more generations like Usher than Chris Brown. Chris Brown is more like 35 and under, maybe 40 and under if you're pushing it. Everybody like Usher. Young people, older people, everybody like Usher.
He got
Everyone likes
classics.
Usher.
He got timeless music, so yeah, I give it that. I still think Chris Brown will outdo him though. Like if it was a performance,
You gotta remember what Versus is. Versus talking about hit from hit. How many hits?
yeah, but they get to perform their hits. Ooh, and both.
I would take Chris Brown with Usher as a performer by a little bit. It's not far. It's not a big margin, just by a little bit.
But as far as hits goes, I think Usher got him.
I would say that's what literally Versus is. They just go hit from hit. It's not about who the best artist who overall. It's just about hit from hit. Who got more
Hey,
hits?
speaking of something of versus, what you think of that Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight? We both laugh, but seriously,
I don't even know about boxing like that. But man, if Jake Paul beats Mike Tyson,
I'm not calling it real. I'm sorry, but you never know.
that's a whole media get money thing.
No, because Tyson's training, and that's a scary thing when Tyson gets into that mode.
Yeah.
I've seen the Mike Tyson fights on YouTube.
When
It wasn't fair.
It's funny when he wear that shirt. He like, yeah, sign your name right here. Write your name right here, boy, big boy. Sign your name right here, big boy. Your name here. Is that Jake Paul talking trash? I'm like, but you don't know who you talking to, ain't you? You talking to the animal.
This ain't talking to young Mike Tyson.
Like, you gotta be an animal so he get a tat on your eye. Get a tat on your eye. Animal sit here, get a tat. Man,
Nelson, you seen young
Mike Tyson, I'm not talking trash about you. Don't come beat me up. I'm not trying to fight you.
Which one? Like, you think he was as scary now, or when he's in that training mode? Do you still think he got that pop?
No, he still got a pop, but of course he ain't younger Mike Tyson. But,
No, I don't want to see that Mike Tyson. I don't think he should be
he's
leaving.
still hitting, you know what I'm saying, the gloves and stuff like that.
Pop.
Now, I'm not I'm not saying that Jake Paul don't have no power or whatever, but
No.
Mike Tyson been doing it
Yeah.
for a long time.
right.
He's seen it all.
I ain't
Ain't
gonna
nothing
give him a good rib shot.
Yeah, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing you could surprise him with, really.
No.
His only
And
chance
also-
he tire him out because Mike Tyson older. That's
Yeah,
like,
but he stayed in shape. Mike Tyson is a scary looking dude, bro. Even in
I ain't
pictures,
saying
that's a
nothing.
scary looking dude. That gray beard don't fool nobody. I still think he can give you a 30-piece combo right now. And with the biscuit ad, he might give you the biscuit for free. Oh, Lord. I wish we
Man,
had
it's
some of
been-
these
Yeah,
greats.
it's been a good show. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it next week. We'll see. Yeah, at the end of the day, this your boy DJ TYG.
This is Martin
We signing out. See you next week.
at 7.